Hello, and welcome back today. We are going to go ahead and tour the convention center that I could not get any access to on my first day. It looks like frames are slightly better. If you're tuned into this, don't forget to subscribe, like, leave a comment below, but let's go ahead and get to it here. So, we're in the PTU, of course. This is a lot better performance than when I was experiencing on my first day. Oh wait, and their shirt's up now. That is kind of cool. So this is what we're going to have on Invictus on May 15th. This, I don't know if it's going to be pushed to live environment by next week. On here, but yeah, we're in the PTU, just kind of checking out the hall here. I do not know what to expect on the live patch here. More shirts and jackets here. That's kind of cool. Ooh, you can buy some Ooh. Take a little bomber jacket. That's kind of cool. Okay. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at the hallway here. Go up the elevator. What is this? Just more shirts. Okay, let's go take a look here. So it looks like they're working now. Because like I mentioned before, I was trying to do this my first day and it was just a hot mess. Elevator? Hello? Oh, I could catch a ride of you. Oh yeah, I got that same armor. But yeah, so they do this every year for during Invictus launch week. This is... Oh. Okay, I haven't seen that before. So this is actually the first time that I've seen, to my knowledge from memory, is an Idris actually holographic view. Like as soon as you enter in here to the convention center. So that is really cool. Alright, awesome. Let's go ahead and continue on. But yeah, like I said, this is... It's an Idris tour. I already did that. When duty calls, we answer. I've been answering this since 2017, man. Alright. Invictus launch week. Here we go. Oh, and I took a contract. So this is a contract called Happy Invictus. So all I like to do is just go to the convention center, get like a little bit of credit. Let me actually go back and see what it was. But yeah, you take that contract. Maybe under accepted now. Or history. Nope. But yeah, you get like 10 script, which is kind of mercenary guild thing that they're going to be doing here very soon. It's a new currency that they're offering. They offer like 50,000 credits. I think it was 50,000 when I checked it. Just free money just to go visit, check it out. But yeah, this is the center. Does this allow me to rent anything? I'm curious. Probably not. Oh wow, I can rent anything. Okay, this is Aegis. So it looks like it's all free. You get 2 days. Yeah, that's actually standard. So it's like 2-day rental for free to try out a ship. So if you're brand new in the game, obviously I highly recommend renting out these ships for free to help you out with some of these missions that you're doing while in the game during this event. Definitely take that opportunity. It's pretty empty. No ships yet. So like I said, this isn't the PTU, just for testing purposes. Don't see... Alright, well, let's go to the center. Front and center, just get there. And then there's a stairways downstairs. We'll check that out. But this is a big... this is actually remodeled, too. We have Misk here. So that is going to be... Ooh. That is cool. They really changed this hallway because I don't remember it looking like this year prior at all. So this is all just remodeled, brand new stuff. This is probably going to be where the Star Lancer attack is going to sit. I assume. This is the big ship. That would probably make sense. Well, this launch week. All right. So that's kind of cool. I like that. I like the black and gold staircase. That is pretty cool to see. So, oh, there is some vehicles. Okay, we'll check that out. Wait, there's something I was going to say here, too. Let me go back to the front real quick before we go with the other hallways. So that is going to be a Mirai stand. That one's Misk, and this is the Grey Cat. Now, there's supposed to be a new Grey Cat coming out. I forgot what it's called. I think it's called MTC. I heard about as a rumor, so we'll see what that looks like. Mirai. There's going to be, I assume, another new vehicle here. This is, I think, the Mirai Guardian MX. I heard as a rumor. So, 2 brand new vehicles. That's cool. I assume that's where they're going to be positioned at. That's a anvil stand. We're going to start hallway 1, 2. Yeah, I can tell that's just Anvil Aerospace. Okay. Titan, really good starter ship. Highly recommend it. You can rent that too for free. Wait, is this the... Yeah, it's the Titan. Okay. Yeah, Fighter Hall. Man, I really like the visuals they do for these like giant posters. That is really cool. Okay, so there is ships here. Okay. We got food stand over here. We don't care about that. All right. So, yeah, they do this where they show off ships. Arrow, F8, Guardian. We got Gladius over there, and then... What is that? That's a Scorpius. Some ship opens to show out here. Show you what they look like, I suppose. Right, can you rent this out for free? Hold on. So you can rent the F8 for free, apparently on Anvil Day. That is cool. Free F8 to rent out. That's really cool. So yeah, all the ships displayed is going to be free rentals. Some ship components over here. No, I didn't. Okay. Or ship components. Okay, hold on. I gotta turn out this audio. This is super loud. Okay, that was just blasting my ears. Uh, apologize there. So we got RSI, Scorpius. I don't know what this is supposed to be. What is this? Um, I can't figure out what this is. Is that a drone? Hold on. No, it's on us. Well, what is this for? Okay, I actually now need to figure that out. Huh, which is this the... That's a Scorpius. I'm trying to think, is that like the... Yeah, I don't know what that is. RSI. All it says just RSI. I can't figure it out. Leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think this is. Because I cannot figure out what this is supposed to be. Interesting. Light fighter, Gladius. More ship weapons. Anything over here? Wait, what's this? Screen disconnected. Are these the blades I've been hearing about? It's like computer chip components. Kind of like RAM, it's got the same... Yeah, I think this is supposed to be the blades, the AI blades that are supposed to be coming into the game. Let me check contracts. Was there something for this? I feel like there was. Give me a minute to find it. Okay, so I found it. It was actually under a journal, but this right here, Invictus Shopper Guide, this is... Let's see... Turrets and flight blades. So, yeah, there's apparently going to be flight blades introduced in the game. I heard a rumor about this. I wanted to check this out in game. This is apparently a thing. Again, I found this in the journal entries, Crosshair May 2955. So, interesting. I am curious to see what actually that means. Autopilot or change of flight characteristics, flight buff. Yeah, we'll just have to see and find out. But that is pretty cool to see. And what's this one? Hall number 2? Yeah, this convention is quite big, so... And I'm just checking this out to see how it's doing in the PTU here and seeing what's just on display. God, they do a really good job with the wallpapers. That is, like, the stuff here on the wall. That's cool. More ships, Mantis, MPUV, Pisces, medical, flight blades. Again, I'm actually curious to see what they're gonna do with that in the game, because I know there's some ships that like have that where you can actually just put that into the ship. There's like something like a computer server station on some ships, and you can actually just plug that in. So I don't know if they're gonna allow that on certain ships, so we'll see. Terrapin, more ship components. Ship components. Let's see. Ship components, ship components. Yeah, so it's just a lot of ship components out here. Terrapin's good. I like Terrapin. But you can rent that out for free too. But yeah, no, I look forward to. Wait, what's this? Ship component. Oh, the ship component. Okay. These are just size 3s. But yeah, no, I look forward to Invictus every year. It's a great event just to go in the game, check it out, check the hallways, see what's there, try out a couple ships for free that I don't have, that I'm interested in, that I can use for some missions. It's free. Why not? Just pick it up. Food stand. Do you have Lux? Nope, this food stand sucks. Okay, don't go with this one. That's about it, actually. What is it supposed to be? Just a desk? Nope. Just naval stuff. Okay. Time to go to more hallways. But yeah, no, God, what was I saying? Yeah, there's just, I'm looking forward to this. This is just cool to check out, to see in the game. They only do this once a year, like I said, and there's another event for IAE, which they do this same convention hallways. They do the same thing, similar, just different. This one's more military focused. So during May 15th until May, I think 27th, May 27th, yeah. Those are the dates. Until May 27th. Ooh, cool posters. I like it. Until May 27th, you get to try out multiple ships. Ships are free. And it's more focused on military. So it's heavily military focused Invictus Launch Week event. So a lot of free military ships that you can try out here. Redeemer, got the Hammerhead. What is this one? Vanguard. That one's Vanguard. And this is more Flight Blades. I really hope that these are what I think they are. They're just flight characteristics. Maybe boost, or even just autopilot would be nice when you're doing long distance travel. One of those two. I'd really like that. We got some bombs here. So big bomb, small bomb. Ooh, torpedo. Oh, that's the Polaris torpedo. I know that one. Hell of expensive. Don't buy. Ship components and all that kind of good stuff. Are these free to actually? I assume not. No, they're not free. Okay. It'd been cool if they allowed like free rental ship components too for 2 days, because you can do that actually in Arena Commander and rent out ship components if you didn't know that. So if you're playing Arena Commander, you can swap out equipments and you can do rentals for a couple of days, pay a small fee for that. You can do that. Get ship components and just all that stuff is hell of expensive. Torpedo size 10, huh? I don't see it. Well, this is the PTU, so it's of course testing. There's a torpedo there. I cannot believe that costs 500,000 credits. That's a lot. But yeah, let's go ahead and check out the other hallway in this giant convention center. I think there's a total of 4 hallways. I think we're in number 3. let's see. But yeah, tell me. So, what are you looking forward to at this event primarily? Looking forward to um, trying out free ships, going here to pick up free ships for 2 days to try out, um, or just to come here at the events, just to come at the convention center, like me, just to check out a couple ships and check out the show, see what's displayed. I know I'll definitely be here. Um, and I'll review this more when it's actually put to live during the Invictus. This is a special. Okay. This is actually a very special Hornets. It's not Hornets, sorry. F8 Lightning. This one here is actually the F8A, I believe, and it's part of Squadron. Oh, what is it? It's part of a Squadron. Is it 999 or Squadron 9? I don't know why Squadron 999 stuck to my head, but this is a very. It might not be, but I don't. I just know this is a very special. Here we go. Oh, it is. I know my stuff. I know my stuff. Awesome. Okay. So, yeah, it is part of Squadron 999, F8 Lightning. This is a very special F8. As you can see here, like towards the bottom here, it says Naval Elite Test Unit. Next generation fighters. Yeah. This is a very special vehicle that we're, I think, not going to be able to get. But this is got the. Is there anything upgun on this ship? I'm trying to think. Maybe not. I thought it had size 4s. Those don't look like size 4s. Maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, no, it's a very special one. So it's got that special red paint, the white stars on the wings there. Yeah, it's a very, very rare ship. So, anyways, that's cool. Which came from 3. So let's just go to 4. Yeah, we'll check out 4 here. So this looks like I know that's a geosuit. Ah, this is the vehicles. The one thing I would not spend any money on this game. Always buy ships. Vehicles, they're cheap. You can buy them in game. So you could try Ursa Medevac. That's cool. That's actually one of the, I think, most handy vehicles I've used in the game was the Medevac. Having that med bed is very, very handy when you're doing bunkers. Nova tank. Very expensive tank. I think it's free to try, well, during this event, but I think it's like $1,000,000 or so, or maybe $1,500,000 to buy it in game. I think that's like one of the more expensive land vehicles, but everything else is like really cheap. Ballistas. That's a ballista. That's a Spartan. Centurion. I really like the attention to detail they do for this kind of stuff. Like, for the vehicles. It seems like every time I look at vehicles during these events for IAE or Invictus, they put some effort into show and display of them in a way, kind of like this, where this position is. Just, it's pretty cool. I like it. So, what else do we got here? Ship components, weapons. And we got more over here. Best, that was the best Cyclone of the game, that one. It's got missiles on the top. What is it called again? Cyclone MT. Yeah, that's the only Cyclone you need to buy. Halo fans, big fan of, Warhogs, like, this is all you need. Like, the full package deal. You got missiles right there. I'll walk up to it. I'll get a closer look. But yeah, if you need a land vehicle, something to get A to B, if you don't want to, the Ursa Medevac, Cyclone MT, this is all you need. Missiles right there for anti-air. It's got like a little cannon right there. I'm sure you can swap that out to laser repeater, but yeah, this thing is my favorite Cyclone. Really love it. It's good. Fits in a lot of vehicles too. It's small and not too tall, so it's just nice. Nova presentation, they put effort into this is just wonderful. Got Storm. Okay. That's actually about it. Okay, cool. And here's the what's this one? Cyclone TR. So this one's just a little machine gun. So this one's more like a, I guess, true Warhog, sure. But still, I would just take the MT over there, the missiles. But yeah, cool presentation. I like it. Free stuff to try out. Just saying. I think that's all of it up here. All we have left it now is the bottom floor. And then, yeah, we're going to wrap this up here. It's such a good looking F8. I'm a huge fan of the F8. Even though it's been really, I guess, nerfed, you can say. I don't care. The look of it is just beautiful. Same with the F7. F7 is also really cool. It's also one of my favorites, but yeah, F7, F8, just my favorites. This is the Super Hornet, I think. It's got the missiles. Yeah, that's a Super Hornet. Actually, and you can try this one out for free too. When the event hits live. Yeah, any military vehicles, yeah. You just walk up to that stand like I was just at, you just hold F, you rent it, and yeah, try them all out. Highly recommend it. Okay, so we're gonna go downstairs. It's way over here. But yeah, what I like about these events too is just sometimes there's a surprise of something that I don't expect. That's intriguing. Yeah, there's going to be a Vermbird like Grey Cat coming out, Vermbird Mirai Guardian, and another vehicle. I forgot what it was, or a ship. I forgot, but we're down here. Wait. So that one's just empty. Oh, that's cool. It's like a little history plaque wall right there. This is just, huh. Armored weapons? It's naval. Oh, this is the naval oath right here when you get sworn in. Okay. I see. This is why I like checking this out. Yeah, like this little things right here. I like reading the plaques on the walls to actually read about a little bit of the history, lore wise of the UEE. I'm gonna do a slow walk by. Nope, words are kind of fuzzy. I do that. So we started all the way from 2541. These are every single year a major event has happened. That's so cool. Oh, this talks about, okay. 99th Squadron begins to perform at select Invictus ceremonies 2803. That is so cool.
The latest line of defenders from Aegis Dynamics have already been battle tested throughout the Empire and beyond.
Yeah, a little bit of history there.
Kind of success.
Sorry if I walked a little too fast. You can just, of course, always pause the video if you wanted to take a look at that. I'm sure I'll reread that. That's so cool. Another vehicle display. Ursa. We got Cyclone. Actually, that's all downstairs. That's everything. But yeah, that's everything that I just want to check out. Um, Sneak peek of AI blades are going to be coming in eventually to the game. I'm kind of excited about that. I don't know what blade technology, what I know there's a couple different blades, but these ones specifically when I found the game that's just called Flight Blade. So I don't know. We'll see what that looks like. I am excited what they're gonna do. I haven't heard anything else besides that was a thing to check out and find it, and there's no other details besides that being the journal log. Um, yeah, but let me know what you think. Do you think flight blades are going to be something that are going to be buffs to ships, or are they going to be something like autopilot, or is it going to be totally something else that I can't think of at the moment of what they're going to do for that technology, and then how that's going to work, for the ships and your flight characteristics. But yeah, don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment below, let me know your thoughts, hit that like button, and I'll see you on my next one.